Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Stephanie. This is day 30, the final day of VEDA, video every day in April. I am going to revisit one of the over 2,000 books that I have read. We're going to do some fun questions, and then I'm going to give you 2 recommendations for second chance romances. As I said, this is the final day of VEDA, day 30. We have made it through, guys. Oh my goodness. I really have enjoyed this format that I came up with of revisiting a book. I think I may have to do it more often because that was a lot of fun. That it's going to be a lot of fun, or it has been a lot of fun. Putting all the book titles into a randomizer and then just pulling them out to see if I actually remembered the books without looking at my book journal or anything like that. This is just like off the top of my head, guys. Like, really, I legit only pulled the titles and wrote the titles down. I didn't go look up any of the books. So if you're a little skeptical of me as you're watching the videos, I really did only go off of my memory. But it has been a lot of fun doing that. And I've had a lot of fun answering different questions, you guys interacting with the questions that I have put out, which is, we're going to do that again today. But I would like these folks right here to shoot me a DM over on my Instagram. And let's have a conversation. I would greatly appreciate that. We're going to do 2 more questions for today. And then I'm going to give you guys some romance recommendations for second chances, second chance romances, ones that maybe you haven't heard of, maybe ones that you don't know are second chance romances, but really are. And, go check them out if that is your jam, because you're willing to allow people to grow and have, second chances at love and things like that. So today's book is Hollywood Dirt, which is Hollywood Dirt number 1 by, I think this one's by Alessandro Torri. Is that correct? I think it is. I believe it is. It's about a young man or a Hollywood star that ends up going to this small town because he's been in the limelight and now he needs to get out of the limelight. But the story that is being taken place in the small town, he now has to lay low and ends up hooking up with one of the women that's supposed to be like an extra, or the story is about, or something like that for the movie. It's like a biopic, I think. I don't know. I can't remember exactly. But I'm picturing the cover. I believe this has been adapted over on Passion Flicks. And yeah. The cover is sort of like a brownish beige sort of cover, I think, and has the typical blonde chick with the dark-haired guy, I think, is on there. So let's go over my Goodreads and see how right or how wrong I was. Alrighty, so it looks like I was correct. It is by Alessandro Torri. Cole Maston abandoned his superstar wife. Hollywood's perfect husband is now Hollywood's sexiest bachelor, playing hard and screwing everything hard. Watch out, Los Angeles. There's a new bad boy in town. Summer Jenkins, that's me. Small town girl stuck in Quincy, Georgia. I cook some mean chicken and dumplings. Can bluff a grown man out of his savings in poker, and was voted most friendly my senior year. We were from different worlds. Our lives shouldn't have collided, but when Cole Masterson read a book about my small town, and 6 months later, his jet landed on my dusty airstrip, and he brought Hollywood with him. From the start, I knew he was trouble for our town and for me. Sometimes opposites just aren't meant to attract. I gave it 3 stars. Let's see what I had to say. And when I read it, looks like I read it in 2019. And I gave it 3 stars, gave it 2 Steam fans. It says, I really wanted to love this story, and I stuck it out to the end just to see if I could find something that I could love. However, I like elements of the story, like Summer being an outcast from getting revenge on a douchebag, the chemistry between Cole and Summer, and I'm sucked. Wow, I can't talk in this. I can't talk in this writing either. I think I wanted to say sucker. I'm a sucker for a movie star hometown love story. Now, things that drove me crazy with this story is there is a lot of cheating, way too much information that leads nowhere, and I wasn't a fan of the short chapters. I didn't like the voices marked when switching. Oh, okay. So narrators. The narrator voices were switching, or when they didn't switch, the voices that each narrator used for the other. And the story never really went anywhere. For such a long book, I was just disappointed. This specific video review is included in the September 2019 wrap up. So you can go check out my visual and vocal thoughts more in that moment over there at that. So would I reread that? Probably not. I think I read it so that I could possibly watch the movie, but I haven't broken down and gotten my Passionflix subscription yet. So yeah, there is that. But interesting, very interesting. So let's get to our questions. We're just gonna leave that there, right? Questions of the day. What were you obsessed with as a child? I think I was obsessed with being a doctor. I had really wanted to be a doctor because I was like, I want to make money. I want to make money. But then I realized how much blood and gore goes into that. So yeah, that went around. That went away. And singing. I was obsessed with singing. Yeah. Yep. I wanted to be like a singing doctor. And neither one of those came true. Second question. How shy are you? And why do you think that is? I actually don't think I'm very shy. I do believe in my age, I've become more introverted than extroverted. Like in my younger years, I was a super extrovert. I could go to any party, be the life of the party, be everyone's friend, and things like that. And then just as I got older, as I started to move around, as I became a mom, it was just like, people, I don't like you. Then going to book signings and things like that, it was like initially like awkward. Oh, but I found some really good friends that when I go to book events and things like that, we find each other, and it's all good and back to my happy woo yay life of the party self. But even since the Panini Press, I went to a book signing by myself with no issues. So yeah, I don't necessarily think that I am shy. So there is that. Let me know down in the comment section what you were obsessed with as a child and if you think you're shy. Let's talk about some second chance romances, right? So second chance romance gets somewhat of a bad rap because a lot of people are like, why would I give this person that wronged me a second chance? Well, sometimes it's not always about the person wronging you that they need a second chance. Sometimes life throws you a wrench and you have to go your separate ways when thought you were just head over heels in love with each other, but you guys are best friends, and life takes you in two different directions. But when you come back together again, that means you get your second chance to, rekindle that first love. And that's where I'm going with these recommendations. The first one is An Imperfect Heart by Amie night. Now, this one was a little bit of a we have separated, and it was just a life's path and things like that. And life's path brings them back together, where our female character has a child that needs the help of our male character, and he's the only male character in the area that can do what he does. And it just I remember reading this book and it ripping my heart out. It was over my birthday, and I had been a parent for about 9 or 10 years by then. So, my baby boy was my baby boy. He's always going to be my baby boy. But it like touched my heart, and to have these two characters get their second chance to sort of mend something, to mend the hurts and the wrongs, and things that one can only take care of. Oh, it was just so moving and so beautiful, and they totally deserve their second chance. I believe that they deserved the second chance, and they received it in this story. The second book that I'm going to tell you guys go check out for second chances is Gravel Road by Stephie Walls. Woo, another one that rips my heart out. So our main female character ends up having something tragic happen to her, and she has this feeling of not belonging, and just some overwhelming emotions. So she ends up leaving her family, her small town and things like that, leaving the boy that she loves with all of her heart, thinking that it's going to be the best for her to leave. And when she does finally have to return because something ends up happening, she has to come to terms with the non-responsibility that she had with some of the things that were going on back in her younger days. And the way that Stephie ends up making the characters face, because both of them had some things that they needed to discuss. The way that Stephie makes them face what the reality of things was just beautiful and heartbreaking. And they definitely deserve their happily ever after and their second chance. So I think you should go check out those books. Alrighty, so I have revisited one of the over 2,000 books that I have read over the last 10 years, and it has been so much fun revisiting those books. Why? Do you think you're shy? If so, why? And what was the other question? What were you obsessed with as a child? There, yes. And what do you think about second chance romances? Let me know down in the comment section. Let's get some interaction going. Once again, thank you guys for joining me all month long for a video every single day. I look forward to doing it next year. Maybe next year I'll have a different format. Let me know down in the comment section as well if you liked this format. And like I said, these people right here, if you guys could hit me up in my DMs over on Instagram, it'd be greatly appreciated. Other than that, wow, you guys, it's been a ride. It's been so much fun, and I can't wait to do more. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Also, there is a feedback form down in the description box for you guys to help me improve my channel. My PayPal, my Patreon, and all my other social links are down there as well. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the videos. Peace.